Hi everyone, so today I'm going to cover 2020 DSE paper 2 question number 40. It is a question that talking about Incentre, and then the property for having Incentre, one of it would be having inscribed circle. So if you have a look on my previous video, I was talking about the Incentre having two property. One would be the angle bisector by the definition, another one would be the inscribed circle. So in this case, we are using inscribed circle in this question. Okay, so let's get started for question number 40. So in this type of question, we don't have any graph at all, and then they mentioned that we have free boundary for the line, and then we are trying to draw those free lines. But before that, how can we find out those points? We were gonna change the subject first. Okay, so the first part for changing the subject, I have y equals to -4/3x plus x, so that we can see the slope and also the y-intercept, y-intercept as well. And then the other one, change the subject, change the y as a subject, and then it's done here. Okay, and the last one we don't need to change because it's just x equals to a for a straight line. Now the slope, that would be a negative slope, and then the y-intercept would be 8. So I can approximately find out a negative slope, then it means going downward, and also having the y-intercept as 8. So here I can see this point would be 8, and then I'm finding out downward as well. Okay, and then what about the next red line, symmetrical one, with the -8 as y-intercept, and then I'm trying to find out this point and then cutting through this point as well. -8 as a y-intercept, and also for going up, that would be the slope for 4/3 as well. So last line, that would be the blue line, which is a vertical line actually, either cutting from negative or positive or even 0 or all the way to positive number. So it's all the vertical line with x coordinate of the Incentre is 31. So it means inside the triangle, and then we are having a point for 31. 31, you should understand it should be here somewhere. So the point of Incentre would be 31 over here. So it means x equals to a has to be at the right hand side, which is x equals to a here. For the meaning of x equals to a, then it means this point actually means a. And also, what about this point? This point is the intersection between the red line and the black line, and also it means when y equals to 0, and then we can look for what x is. So 4x plus 3 times 0 equals to 24. Then we can look for x equal easily can find out equals to 6 as well for the x-intercept. So again, have a revision on the Incentre. It means our property would be an inscribed circle. So based on the point, we have an Incentre for the x-coordinate would be 31, and we know that it would be an angle bisector. So these two angles are actually the same. The point has to be lying on x-axis actually. So it means this point will be having 31 and 0. Incentre, again, we can draw a circle. After we draw a circle, and then it also means we can find the radius. Let me zoom in, and here it means we have a center to the edges. We have our all free line for having a radius, and if I say right angle here, and then they are all r, and also r for the radius over here. Okay, so if we know it is a radius, and then we can solve a lot of problems. Look for all the length, including this one is 8, and then here is 6. We have got one triangle and also another triangle. By AAA, we can see that these two triangles are similar to each other. To find out this length would be entire length, we have 31. Okay, so the entire here will be 31. And then over here we have 6. So in total, we know that 31 minus 6, we have 25 here. We are having the hypotenuse x 6, and then the hypotenuse will be 10 by x squared plus 6 squared equals 2. Okay, then it means it will be 10. And based on a similar triangle, hypotenuse to hypotenuse, we are having 10 over 25. And then the opposite side, that will be this 8 to the other ratio, r, and then we can find out that that will be 8 over r as well. R will be equal to 20. If it's equaling to 20, and then it means this length will be also 20, then you can find out that in total 31 plus further r more, a equals to 31 plus 20 for extra, then it means 51. So that is the method 1 for using similar triangle. Okay, is there any other method? Well, if you're quite weak in the congruent triangle and similar triangle, method 2 might be also suitable to you. That would be talking about a triangle problem. So, if you know all the length in a right angle triangle, then it means you can also find out their angle as well. So, what about how big is this angle? That would be arc tangent. So, for example, I call them theta. Then tangent theta equals to 8 over 6. And then I can easily find out that it will be vertically opposite angle. Then based on the calculator, 8 over 6 and then shift tangent, I can find out that this angle will be 53.1 as well. So based on this, if you know 25, and then you can look for r, by the way, and then it means r over 25, it means opposite side over hypotenuse, that would be sine 51.3. So previous answer, I take the sine answer and then times 25, and then it will be also equaling to 20 as well. So two-way for either triangle by using tangent and then sine one more time based on the same theta, and then you can look for the length for two-way. So I hope you enjoyed this 2020 question number 40 for the paper 2. Quite hard, play a lot of tricks on the S1 to S3 knowledge as well. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you can be success and then enjoy the video. Thank you.